First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 20. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The A's strand one. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Daniel Mengden gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Mookie Betts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. And that brings up Chad Pinder. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So now it's Mark Canha. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 9. Tough slider down low for a strike. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Stepping in, Steve Pearce.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Steve Pearce.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Digging in, Renato Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pierce on at first. Nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. Striding in for Oakland, JT Realmuto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in, Matt Olson. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Olson is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger, a native of Arizona. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He popped out in his first trip.
Kinsler.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two out, nobody on. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A high fastball is in there. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped into the air, back behind second. And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that ends the... Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to Martinez. Mookie Betts is on deck. Three and 2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Pinder is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto will start off the 5th in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Matt Olson becomes the first out of the inning. Number 22 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Realmuto, a runner at second with one away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Marcus Semien stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Late that time for a strike. Nunez, a former employee of the A's ball club himself. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Still 1-2. Olson into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with 1 swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
1-2. To the Boston shortstop. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jed Lowry. Fans, this reminds you to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. You want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight to make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Now here's the pitch. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound to stay out of a potential big inning.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
For Oakland, the designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. Makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit down the third base line. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway, all tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
First baseman, Moreland.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Full count, 3-2. Steve Pearce waits on deck. Popped him up. Pinder just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And here's Renato Nunez.
Third baseman, Renato.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Pinder calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in Roberto Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Roberto Garcia.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Got it.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Number 22 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still tied. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
62.
Jonathan Lucroy is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Jonathan Lucroy.
In now, Blake Swihart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Trevino, a native Pennsylvanian, he was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
1 and 2.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Davis going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ian Kinsler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count still full, 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On the first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a fastball just a bit up.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sandy Leon is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Ready with another 2-2. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Craig Kimbrell comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So now it's Mark Hanna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts coasts under it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. The Red Sox looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Second baseman, Ian
First
Kinsler.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just...
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Boston Red Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead.